The fall of the Berlin Wall on November 9, 1989, stands as one of the most significant events of the late 20th century. This momentous occasion not only marked the end of decades of division within Germany, but also signaled the collapse of communist regimes across Eastern Europe and the eventual end of the Cold War. The Berlin Wall's destruction symbolized the triumph of freedom over oppression and the reunification of a divided people. The Berlin Wall was erected in 1961 by the German Democratic Republic GDR, or East Germany, to stop the mass exodus of its citizens to the Federal Republic of Germany FRG, or West Germany. Berlin, though located entirely within East Germany, was divided into 4 sectors controlled by the Allied powers: the United States, the United Kingdom, France, and the Soviet Union. The western sectors became West Berlin, an enclave of democracy and capitalism in the heart of communist East Germany. The wall, stretching 96 miles, was a stark manifestation of the Iron Curtain that Winston Churchill famously described. It physically and ideologically separated the communist East from the capitalist West. Over the years, it became a symbol of the Cold War's division, representing the broader struggle between the 2 superpowers, the Soviet Union and the United States. The fall of the Berlin Wall was preceded by a series of political changes and uprisings across Eastern Europe. By the late 1980s, the Soviet Union, under the leadership of Mikhail Gorbachev, had embarked on reforms such as glasnost openness and perestroika restructuring. These policies aimed to make the Soviet system more transparent and economically viable, but also unintentionally weakened the strict control the USSR held over its satellite states. In Poland, the Solidarity movement, led by Lech Walesa, had gained significant traction, leading to semi-free elections in June 1989. Hungary began dismantling its border fence with Austria, allowing East Germans to flee to the west through a third country. These developments emboldened citizens in other Eastern Bloc countries, leading to widespread protests and demands for political reform. In East Germany, public discontent was growing. Mass protests erupted in cities like Leipzig and East Berlin, where citizens demanded freedom of travel and democratic reforms. The GDR government, under pressure from its people and seeing the winds of change blowing across the Eastern Bloc, decided to ease travel restrictions. The announcement that East Germans could freely cross the border came somewhat accidentally. Gunter Schabowski, an East German government official, mistakenly announced at a press conference that the new travel regulations would take effect immediately, without delay. This statement led to thousands of East Berliners rushing to the wall's border crossings, demanding passage to the west. Caught off guard and overwhelmed by the sheer number of people, the border guards eventually opened the gates. Scenes of jubilation erupted as East and West Germans hugged, danced, and climbed the wall, celebrating their newfound freedom. News of the wall's opening spread rapidly, and the world watched in awe as a divided city reunited. The fall of the Berlin Wall was a catalyst for rapid political changes across Eastern Europe. Communist regimes fell in quick succession, leading to the Velvet Revolution in Czechoslovakia, the overthrow of Nicolae Ceausescu in Romania, and democratic transitions in countries like Bulgaria and Hungary. The Soviet Union itself dissolved in December 1991, ending the Cold War era. For Germany, the wall's fall paved the way for reunification. On October 3, 1990, East and West Germany officially became one nation again. The reunification process was complex and fraught with challenges, including economic disparities and social integration issues. However, it marked the beginning of a new chapter in German history, one characterized by unity and a commitment to democracy. The fall of the Berlin Wall also had profound implications for global geopolitics. It signaled the triumph of democratic ideals over authoritarianism and underscored the importance of human rights and individual freedoms. The dissolution of the Soviet Union led to a unipolar world dominated by the United States, ushering in an era of American hegemony and a new world order. The legacy of the Berlin Wall's fall endures today. It remains a powerful symbol of the human spirit's resilience and the desire for freedom. The event is commemorated annually, reminding the world of the importance of unity, democracy, and the continuous struggle against oppression. In conclusion, the fall of the Berlin Wall was not just a pivotal moment in German history, but a turning point in world history. It marked the end of the Cold War, the collapse of communist regimes in Eastern Europe, and the triumph of democratic values. The wall's fall continues to inspire movements for freedom and justice worldwide, standing as a testament to the enduring power of hope and the human desire for liberty.